This is just unacceptable how it's doing this. Oh boy, I feel sick. Everything I say is based on my own opinions and experience. I'm not speaking for the public, and my feedback should be treated as such. You are watching Nico Evaluates. With 26 years of experience on Mega Man games, 7 years of doing the No Miss Buster Only challenge, and countless Snupster Races, as well as being the QA tester for Mega Man Unlimited, I'm here to tell you my honest opinions on different Mega Man games, so sit tight and learn. Hello people and welcome back to Nico Evaluates Mega Man X2. Got a couple of stages left. Let's go see what they are all about. Also, Dr. Kane does not blink at all. Just doing the eyebrows. It's a nice transition. Boss. Huh? Legendary music, I've been told. We seriously need to fill our sub-tanks. Let's check all the weapons. That is gonna freeze enemies. And the charge one slows time, which is... the effect is just pretty awful. Not sure if I'm ever gonna use that. You can charge this. Is it gonna do anything? Nope, that's the shield. Yes, that's kinda cool. Silk shot. That's useful if enemies are below you. We've seen this one. What if you charge it? Uh-huh. And this one I believe you can fire up as well. Yep. What about down? Well, that'll suit our needs. This we've seen. All the weapons are pretty good. What comes to usability anyway. They all seem to have their uses. This I'm not so sure. What does the charge do? It's like a black hole bomb or... I'm not sure what that does yet. We're gonna find out. Then we got this. And we got the Giga Crush. And the Secret Finder thingy. All pretty much okay weapons. Again, you're not gonna know where you're landing. So... just occasionally take damage. Or go very slow and methodical. Up to you. Not really a fan of designs like this. Now the lift is gonna leave before we can do anything about it, because this enemy kinda messed up our rhythm. Do we get the lift back if we go up? We do, but the enemy also comes back, we just have to be prepared. Another bad placement. Jesus. Okay, good. Just recycling the old enemies. As you're probably supposed to do in this state of the game. But there's a lot of that in the X2 at least. Maybe even X1 does the same thing, I believe it does anyway. Recycling a lot of enemies on every stage is something these games do. I think I messed up something. Oh boy, that was close. Those escape sequences, again, I still think they are pretty cool. Nothing against them. At this point they should be a little bit more difficult. Well, that's that sucks. If you mistime that without knowing it, well, you'll get damaged again. That seemed easier than the previous one. Really, the game doesn't necessarily make you use weapons. It's kinda at your own leisure. If you wish to use weapons, then you can. You don't have to. That's good. And there are spots where definitely you should probably use weapons to make it a little bit more easier for you. Is there something down here? Because the claw thingies just want me to come down here. They are insisting that I go down instead of go up. Maybe I should go up though. It's just some kind of a punishment for dropping down there. Let's see what's up here then. See what the prize is for going up here. That's really a challenge, avoiding those. What is this? Oh, okay, that's super weird camera work. So I'm not sure if we're supposed to go up here. Oh, I guess this is where the path will merge, yep. So this was your other route, which looks a lot more difficult, but you also have items in here for some reason. Why not have the items in the upper route? I don't know. Because that kind of seemed like the right way to go. This is kind of a punishment, having to do all of this. Then again, you get the items because you have to do this. That's kind of how you look at it. Not a big fan of these enemies. They're usually in places where you can't see them before they fire. The X games, you're just gonna take a lot of damage. It's sometimes nearly unavoidable unless you know your way through the game very well. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. The camera is just sometimes very strange. This is just unacceptable how it's doing this. Oh boy, I feel sick. I like how much damage that thing takes. There are also secrets in these stages, but they don't alter the gameplay that much, unless you are talking about the Hadouken. In which case, of course, that'll change things quite a bit as it insta-kills bosses. Other than that, though, you're not gonna miss much. So this motherfucker comes back now with fucking Yoku blocks. How they fit this fight, I have no idea. Just charge the weapon and go close to him, and if you're lucky enough, well, he will die. Or just keep hitting you. This fight is just so garbage. I don't have the will to actually do it again with the Buster. It's not really worth it. That is one of the worst boss designs I've seen. Apparently someone said you can just go in the gate, hug the left wall and fire at him, and he will never hit you. Shit like that you're never gonna know. To get the Hadouken you have to be at full health once you go into the secret, otherwise it doesn't work. It's some kind of a Omega secret or something. I just don't like those kind of secrets. The camera is just Mega Maker tier sometimes. That's not okay. You're drunk. And again, just keep firing because shit will just hit you otherwise. Yep, and that scrolls back. Awkward. Awkward corridors up. Another design which I don't fancy that much. You don't have any room to deal with these fuckers. Oh, this is so awkward. Everything scrolls back. Jeez, just go up. You'll take less damage. So here's when you would benefit from the silk shot, of course. Other than that, I think the weapons are pretty useful if you just wanna play around with them. But as you can see, totally doable with the Buster. You're really not gonna have any trouble using the Buster. Maybe the other weapons will just aid you a little bit. But they're not, they're far from necessary. I feel like these stages should be more difficult than they actually are. But I'm not sure. Because they're all about just small corridors and battling the same enemies over and over. That was not even close. Oh no. What the fuck? Ah, nice. There are some glaring mistakes that there should not be at this stage of the Mega Man franchise. Sometimes just feels like they haven't learned from some of their basic mistakes. Ei vittu. Ei saatana. Oi saatana. How long do I have to wait? Finally. Jesus, how am I supposed to dodge that? Oh no, no, no! Now I have to wait again. Just artificial difficulty at this point. Please, heavens. Can I just scale it like... Ah, shit. Because it looks like the flame is overlapping the side. Just take damage. Oh no. I'm supposed to freeze these to get past. That's a fun mechanic right there. You can also use the... You can also use burner there. It's got some choices. There we go. Way to get that one up. Way to lose that one up. And you're back at the start. That was not worth the fucking risk. But how were you supposed to know where to go anyway? That might have been the actual route. You would have not known. Oh. I really don't think these Sigma stages, whatever you wanna call these, X100 stages, I don't think they're that good. They're actually very mediocre. People keep telling me this is the best X game. I am not gonna enjoy the next 7 X games, I'll tell you that much then. And time to wait. Let's try to scale it this time. Okay, it does work, but it looks like the flame is going past the tile, so I'm not sure why it looks like that. Oh my god! I hate this. That's another thing with the X games, yet again. Another complaint I have. One accidental click of the wrong button, you're dead. Especially if that happens to be dash. Like, these games are made for the purists and the perfect runners. This should be right up my alley, right? But I don't do that anymore, I'm retired from no miss challenges. It's like the normal playthrough feels like a challenge. That's not how it's supposed to be constructed. A normal game is supposed to have challenge, yes, but this is almost nothing but challenge. And then most of the other times when it's not a huge challenge where you need pixel perfect skills, it's you killing scrap metal over and over the same way every time. Sure, some of the enemies have unique mechanics and they react with the world. That's the difference there, which they I guess try to do their best to make it seem like it would be some kind of an advanced video game. I'm not hating on the game, I'm just voicing my own feelings as they come to me. There's really no space to kill that. You probably would have benefited from silk shot. Well, here you got a couple of options. You can either get rid of all the cannons with the Giga Attack, Giga Crush, or just experiment with the other weapons. Of course, Buster always works. The patterns, not too bad. Everything is dodgeable once you just align yourself correctly. And the platforms are going out of sync, which is nice. Gives you that extra edge. A little bit more difficult to use. Fuck! There you go. That seems to insta-kill the little cannons. Bam! That's good weaknesses, I like those. Then if we want to be fancy, the speedrun strategy is to just stand here and fire up. That should hit him. Should. There we go. It should also kill us, cause I don't know how to do it. I don't have anything bad to say about this boss, really. Deals quite a lot of damage, but you have the sub-tanks at this point probably filled up very well. Shit. The more newbie technique is just hit him from here. Shoot. Hard to hit him. There we go. Oh shit. If I was competent enough... Oh my god, the lag. Well, this would be 10 times harder if you couldn't do this. The pattern is okay, but it's quite difficult if you don't know about this. But overall, I like this boss actually quite a bit. Yes, yes. Well, that is those 2 stages done. If you agreed on what I said, leave a like. If you disagreed, leave a dislike. I'll catch you next time. And no, fuck the Hadouken. I'm not getting it. If you already know about it, you know where it is. If you don't know about it, well, figure that shit out. Thank you for watching another Nico Evaluates. Join us in Discord to talk about Mega Man, White Bread, and the neighbor's dog. Impact the show in my Patreon, or just throw a few bucks if you wanna buy me coffee. Check out our merch at teespring.com/store/Snupster and get my quotes on your shirt. Or if those don't interest you, you can always just leave a comment or just keep watching. I'll catch you on the next one.